Hello, hello, Invader. What's going on? Vane, good morning. How are we doing today? Chat working first try. Audio sounding a bit better, I hope. I tried to do some more EQ things on the microphone this morning to get rid of some of my nasally. It sounds like I'm talking out of my nose. Today, we have Not a Dragon, which has been, it's starting to become my new favorite deck for this set because you get to use water energy with grass Pokemon, which means your Erica and Arida come through with big heals all the time. In addition to that, we have Sabrina, Cyrus to switch things out. We've got a communication to try and find the Pokemon that we need. 2 Pokeballs to draw stuff, research, Cyrus, it's all good. It's a fun deck. That's what I'm trying out today. Jeff the Carrot King, hello, hello. How am I today? Not too bad. I went to the DMV, which is, well, if anybody's ever been to the DMV, it's a terrible experience. And it doesn't really matter which one you go to. It doesn't really matter what time you go. In my experience, it's pretty much always just been horrible. Pretty much always been a horrible experience going to the DMV. That's my take. So I needed to renew my driver's license, and you're supposed to be able to do this online, so I thought I could just do it online. Apparently I did it online in December, and I kind of forgot about it, but they never sent me the picture card that you're supposed to get to like take the card in to get your photo taken. For whatever reason, they never sent it to me. So I got there today thinking I had to renew my license, and she's like, your license isn't expired, like you're already good. She's like, you need to get a new photo. I was like, oh, okay. So I sat in line. I was literally there for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours when I probably could have just walked across and got my photo taken, and it would have been over in like 20 minutes. So that was my morning. That was my morning today, which means I have a lot of work to do after the stream today. Definitely a lot of work to do after the stream today. Full on Golbat already. We knock him out? Do we knock him out right now? I think we do. Nice and point for us. Heal up for sure. But they asked me, do you want to pay extra for a real ID? And I'm like, oh, do I have to fill out any more paperwork? And she's like, no, not really. And I was like, oh, okay, so I'll take real ID. So I paid for real ID. I'm a real person now, I guess, in the eyes of Pennsylvania State. So that's good. Wouldn't want to be one of those fake people, you know? Ooh. Went from a big city to a small town. It's crazy how much faster it is than a town. Really? Because the line was still around the block. Like literally, I showed up at, they opened at 8:30. I showed up at 8:25 and the line was already around the building. I'm like, this is gonna be a miserable day. That's how I felt about it. Oh, it could use the Sabrina. That would have been great. What do we have here? Let's just, I guess, just apply energy. We could communication our Yen Mega to look for another basic. I think I'm actually going to do that. Nice. Because that means I get to start stacking energy on it 1 turn earlier, and I think that's a good thing. I'm not going to cape. There's nothing that should be knocking me out next turn, so we just hit here, I think. Before COVID in Missouri, you weren't going to be able to get on a plane without Real ID. Then they never implemented it. Yeah, I think it's new now. I think you have to have Real ID to fly now. Either a Real ID or a passport. So I have my passport. I just renewed my passport. I need it for work, but I figured worst case scenario, I'd rather have it for the money that they were asking. I'm like, I might as well just get it and have it and not have to worry about it. I also have 8-year renewal now, which is awesome. So previously I had to wait 4 years, or 4 years, something like that. Every 4 years you have to renew, and now for some reason I have up to 8 years to not renew mine again, which is pretty great. Why are there some messages coming through over here and not over there? That's even weirder. TikTok's official chat window is missing messages, and I'm seeing them through Caster Labs, which is usually the exact opposite problem. I think we can go Erica and Cape here. I think we go Erica. Hey, Eduardo, what's going on? Hey, Alicia, how you doing? I think we can Cape up, right? That should keep us safe from any shenanigans that Darkrai wants to do. And I can play energy here. And energy there. And now Solar Beam to get another point. And I think we're in a pretty good spot. Imagine living in a 500k plus 245k, so I think that's wise better. Oh, I mean living wise, yeah. Yeah, cost of living, no doubt. Definitely better in the town, 100%. No doubt about that. I'm really feeling the crunch of our house still, to be honest. I mean, we kind of overpaid for our house in addition to like overshooting our budget by a lot of money. So we're like definitely still feeling the house situation, but compared to the city, it's like the amount of house we got for the money that we paid. Oh, they concede. Sick. Nice. Hey, Rar, what's going on? Are you late? No, we're just getting started. That might have been the first or second game. Just getting started. Wait, that's new. Did that pop up on the bottom always show up for followers and subs on the bottom left? You on horizontal? Oh, on TikTok. Yes, I added. I added events. The same events that the horizontal stream can see. I think the vertical stream can also see. Sadly, it doesn't do it for TikTok, but I can't help that Streamlabs doesn't have TikTok notifications yet. Do you have a Tyranitar tech yet? No, I haven't tried a Tyranitar yet. On my list of things to try out, it just didn't seem too good to me just because of all the energy. It needs a ton. I feel like it needs a ton of energy to get going. Yeah, a new subscriber popped up in the middle. Yeah, so that it's the same notification that the horizontal stream gets now. Unfortunately, I can't get TikTok to show up there. I mean, I guess I might be able to do like Tickfinity or something to get it to work, but I already have too many tools. I'm trying to simplify the tools, not add more. If anything, if I could get Caster Labs to work, maybe I could move my pop-ups over to Caster Labs, and that would potentially show TikTok as well. Just maybe it would show TikTok as well. All right, Leafeon is here, which is great. So I can Leafeon up. Pretty much perfect timing, by the way. Pretty much perfect timing. Got energy going. I think we just go Leafeon here. There is a world where I just stack Yanmega and retreat with Leafeon next turn for a full hit of Yanmega, but I think having the extra energy is just nice. Need to pay more attention. I'm like half here, half working. Yeah, I should be fully working. I got a lot of work I'm gonna have to do after this. Like I said, I spent a good chunk of the morning at the DMV, and then and now I'm streaming, so I'm gonna be working late tonight probably. Try and catch up on stuff, but that's okay. It is what it is. Okay, so we can Leafeon up, which is great. I can... Erica doesn't really do anything for us here. Right? Because he either has the berry or he doesn't. And getting us to 90 HP is not going to make a difference. So we just hit here. Staying asleep would be great. If they could just stay asleep, that would be even better. For real, I always pray for 4-day work weeks to be implemented. Oh, I would love a 4-day work week. My buddy does that. He does four 10-hour days. And he really likes it. I think I would do it if I had the option, for sure. If I had a Sabrina right here, we would be knocking out that Gibble, but this is fine. Do this, do that. Now I could have double Erica, to be honest. At this point, I could have doubled up on the Erica. It might even save us a bit. Now that it could be a Gibble coming in instead of the Snorlax doing damage. Make sure we Forest Breath to get our extra energy going. Liquid Seed. Let's go. 2 dubs. I mean, keep it at 8 hours. I don't think I could do 10. I don't know. For me, I'm salary, so like it's more of a did I accomplish what I needed to accomplish today type of thing. Nobody's like, don't get me wrong, they want me working 8 hours a day, but nobody's like sitting here with a little ticker and counting my time. You know what I mean? So as long as I'm really getting stuff done, it's not a big deal, but I didn't get much done this morning at all because I was at the DMV, so I'll definitely have to get some stuff done later today. Are you using Arida? I am, yes. Yes, I am. That's kind of the whole point of the water energy. So like Yanmega only needs colorless, and then the Leafeon generates its own grass energy, so you can use water and then use a rider to heal up. Pretty great. Dang, I need to figure out a do not disturb mode. Is there like a do not disturb for... I don't want to turn off all notifications forever. I just want to turn off notifications temporarily. I'm going to have to figure out desktop notifications because stuff keeps popping up in front of my face. And I don't like that. Eevee's here. That's cool. Dialga. How much you want to bet they drop the Arceus right here? This is like the super meta, by the way. Super duper meta. It's Dialga into... Oh, never mind. They have Mew. So the top tier deck right now is Dialga into Arceus with like 1 Shaman. And it's pretty top tier. Alright, I'm just going to turn off all browser notifications for now. I'll figure it out later. Leafeon. I guess we can flop here. Flap, not flop. We're flapping. I mean, he's only doing 30, so we should be fine. No, I have my notifications set up to come through the web browser on my computer. And so it keeps popping off. I just turned them off. Turn them off for now. I, of course, got Taco Bell this morning, you guys, while I was out. Baja Blast. I already crushed it. This is the problem. I can't have soda. I just crushed the whole thing. Not good. Went to Costco yesterday. We got snackies. That's no good. House full of snackies is a bad time. I mean, it's a good time, but it's also a bad time. Okay, so the problem is I can retreat into Leafeon, but then I don't have any water energy on me anymore. And so I wouldn't be able to heal myself up. I guess it doesn't matter. I could heal up the following turn, probably. Let's do this. Retreat, Leafeon. I guess I could drop this energy on Yanma and do the thing here, but I don't think that's the play. I think we just energize up the Leafeon and we wait to get hit. Because we're only taking 30 again next turn. And then we get more value out of Arida, you know? Barring a Cyrus would be pretty devastating. Could have healed then retreated. That's also true. That is also true. See, this just wins in the game. Though this Rocky Helmet is just kind of over. Kind of over. Yeah, okay, that's fine. They're gonna stack energy on the other Dialga. That checks out. And now we almost get baited into research yet again, but we can't do that. So we go Force Breath on Leafeon, and we Water Energy the Yanma. Now we get more value out of Arita. I need to go find where she's mentioned in the anime so that I know how to say her name. And then I don't think anything takes us out next turn, so we can just hit for 70 here. Add cape. Do I need cape? I don't think I need cape though, right? We're going to 120. The most they're doing next turn is 100, so I think we're fine without it for now. Wouldn't have been bad for just safekeeping, you know? Hey, Shorty, thanks for the heart. I tried doing some more EQ stuff this morning. My voice just sounds so harsh compared to the music and stuff. And I don't know if it's just because I have a scratchy voice into this microphone, but I feel like my EQ on the previous PC setup was better. Okay, so they're basically, they're gonna knock us out, right? There's not much I can do about that, I don't think. I might cape up here so that we don't get knocked out before that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna research first. I wanna see if I get Yanmega. Eevee, Erica. Okay, not ideal. I can communication here. I'm gonna communication the other Leafeon. I think this has to be... Oh, no, it could be another Yanma. It's like the worst case scenario. Literally the worst case scenario. It's like the one scenario we couldn't see happening. Now we have to... I don't know, I guess play everything at this point. There's only one communication. I'm going to cape up so that we don't knock ourselves out. So we at least earn 2 points. And then I can energize this Yanma. I think we're just going to double down on this Yanma for a Yanmega to show up. And then we get to knock this thing out. Yeah, we really needed to see Yanmega there. Would have been huge. But... because then we could have even potentially retreated our Leafeon out. Which would have been huge. So it gives us time to heal him up. Especially with a ride, it's like passive healing on from the bench. You do have to watch out for Cyrus still, but... keeping up, okay. Part of the cards and win. Did I not place energy? I feel like I didn't Forest Breath last turn. Definitely should have. Oh, please. Nice and red card. Oh, no, it's just Mars. That's fine. Maybe you should have added one of the energies to Eevee in case you pull a Leafeon. That's pretty true. Yeah. Probably should have tossed one over there. Pokeball's dead, isn't it? That's GG's. Dang. Okay. Kind of a rough draw. There's still 8 cards left in the deck, though. But rough draw. We won 2 in a row. They're due to throw us some bad cards, you know? It was due. This deck is fun, though. This one and the steel deck that we made, I think, is probably they're like my 2 favorite at the moment. Why do I look so blue? My camera. Oof. You never want to see Yen first. I looked yesterday at the stream, and I thought yesterday's stream was like pretty chill. And we had over 50 people on Twitch, which is kind of wild. Kind of wild. I didn't realize there was that many people there. I used to like watch the number, and I kind of turned the numbers off now. But a lot of people hanging out. Cool to see. All right, Yanma's here. Literally don't care. Where's my EV? Maybe I do care a little bit. Nah, because he's not going to do anything here. He's just stacking energy. He's going to Manaphy his Manaphy, you know? Potentially energy on the bench might have been better. We don't have any X speeds or leaves in this deck. We could probably use an X speed. Maybe people are looking for ideas for before ranked. Maybe. Could be. It was like a fire. I was building fire though. Fire's like not super duper meta at the moment. I think the best fire deck that we had was Charizard. Charizard performed the best. Nice in research. Love to see that. We got a Cape. We got a Rhida. There is like a crazy planet where Pidgeot regular shows up next turn and we just lose. Which really stinks, but I think we have to Yanmega here. Because of that. No need to Cape, I don't think. I'm not going to play another basic just because it could be Pidgeot EX. But then they would have to have Dawn and a Pidgeot EX to make all that happen this turn. I also kind of don't want to waste an Air Slash on a Manaphy, but I think it might happen. It might just happen. Alright, Arata's here. Looks like it is a Pidgeot EX, judging by the situation over here. I think we just energize and attack. It's about all we can do at this point. They're probably just gonna center the Pidgeotto and really hope that a Pidgeot EX shows up. Oh no, they're gonna give me Manaphy yet. Okay. Gives me a little more time, I guess. Oof, Articuno. I really dislike that card. It works out for a lot of people, and that's why I dislike it, I think, but... I wonder if they're running 2 EX or just 1. With the regular. Choose a Pokemon to switch in. Well, I kind of hate that for me. There's the regular one. If I were them, I would have brought in Pidgeot here and knocked me out. I think they might have already did some switching around, so they probably couldn't, but... What do I do now? I guess this prevents me from attacking, huh? That's why you did that? It does do that for you, that's for sure. They might try to play paralysis games. What are we gonna do here? So we have to go Yanma. We have to retreat out. I kind of hate that. Could also just get 10 damage on this thing, or 20 damage on this thing for the potential to Cyrus it later, but chances are they would be able to heal it up. Definitely had the potential to just do 20 chip damage for a Cyrus later on this guy. Oh, here we go with the coin flips. And they get it. Of course they do. I can't even retreat now, can I? Paralysis is like everything. Yeah. Okay. Pretty bad. Pretty bad for us. I mean, we have all the healing in the world, so let's just start using some healing. How much does Pidgeot EX do? Not 130 though, right? I don't think so. I think he's doing less than that. I mean, he's got energy for days. There is that. We could really use... I mean, both of our Leafeons are at the bottom. We have 4 cards left. Okay, so we have the Leafeon, but we can't do anything with it. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, what do we do here? I mean, we can Leafeon first. I can't even retreat, though. I can't do anything about this. I could Sabrina, but why? You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to. We're probably getting pretty close to Pidgeot EX territory. Pidgeot EX TCG. Do I have enough time to Google this? Probably not. 80 and 120 for each bench. So he's doing 120 right now, which means we would need both Erica and a Kate. And for them to just get one missed coin flip would be fantastic. If they could just miss one coin flip would be swell. Okay. It's coming in instead. Do I have anything on the in the grave that he could pull back? No, there's nothing flutable. Nothing flutable here, so we can at least hit this thing, which is great. No reason to Sabrina. I will hit with a Rida. It at least forces in the other Pidgeot, I guess. Right, we go like this. And then like that. Now I think we win. Pretty sure we just win. Because he's going to knock us out, no matter what he knocks us out with. Unless he has a ton of healing. Which, the way he played that, he might have a ton of healing. Yeah, there's a Rida. There's some healing, for sure. Oh, we just win, dude. What are you doing? We don't even need Cyrus. You go Leafeon here. This is like a pseudo Dawn, by the way. It's like almost Dawn, but not quite. Good game. Yeah. Yeah, you know. You get an extra energy that way. It's basically taking one extra energy from the Leafeon and moving it to the Yanmega. Thanks. This deck's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. The healing is kind of crazy. New packs are thrash. I'm not getting nothing. I'm assuming you mean trash. And I'm with you on the pulls. The pulls have been a bit rough. I agree with that. Got my first Leafeon from a Wonder Pick. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, I definitely spent more money than I would have liked to complete the new set. 100%. I don't know if it's actually true, but it does feel like the pulls are not as good. Not as good. Pokeballs here, pretty cool. We can research as well. And Mega Pokeball, Pokeball again, of course. Barring a red card or a Mars. Thinning the deck. Deck thinning is deck winning, as they say. I will play the Yanma. I could also play the Leafeon. Or sorry, the Eevee. I don't know. I might communicate the Eevee, though. You might just communicate the Eevee. Would be real sad to see a 1 energy. What's his name right now? Toxicroak. Yeah, there he is. We're about to be toxic, and we don't have a Leafeon to evolve, so feels pretty bad. Maybe it's because my background is so bright. Oh yeah, look at that. If I cover up the lights with my arms, my camera adjusts and makes me brighter. Maybe that's why it's looking so dark in here, because the lights behind me are bright. Oh, beautiful. Top deck in the Leafeon. Love to see it. Could not have asked for much more there. We also have Yanmega. And I can attack this turn, which is great. Beautiful. Sadly, we're going to get poisoned again and have to take some toxic damage. A Rotom? I haven't seen a Rotom in a minute. If your opponent's active Pokemon has a tool attached. Alright, so do not attach a tool. Fair enough, fair enough. No capes, no helmets. I think there's only a cape in this deck anyways. We're missing 40 HP. I can go Energy on Yanmega. I can Breath it up. And I'll Arida. I know I'm always torn whether I want to use Arida or Erica when I have both. Like, Arida's nice because it hits the exact number and I don't waste any heals, but also Arida has the potential to heal the active Pokemon and the bench, which makes me kind of want to save it over the Erica. I never know which one's right. Meta Dex? Check has gone out like John Cena. I mean, it's not meta. It's borderline meta. It's not Arceus, okay? It's not Arceus here. But it's pretty good. I really enjoyed this one. It feels cheeky because you're using water energy with a bunch of grass Pokemon. Even though it's not that creative, but like, it feels different, you know? Look at those eyes. Those glowing eyes. That's crazy. That's like a bad photo of your dog from 2002. Eyes are just bright red. Okay, we can Erica here. I could get out to not take more poison damage. Maybe I do, actually. Maybe I do. Let's do that. This also puts us out of range of getting one-turned by the Darkrai, even if bad things happen, you know? Even if the worst things happen. Hey, Glopster, what's going on? I think this is just a dub. We just attack twice and win. I think we just attack twice and win. Unless he's got like he's got a cape. Could potentially have a cape. Meta, not meta. Says if it's in the game, I use it. I mean, that's fair. It's there. It is there. There's the cape. Okay. You buy yourself a turn. You buy yourself a singular turn, I think. Isn't Dark weak to grass? It is, yeah. But Cape now puts him out of range. We get smacked, which is bad. We're getting switched in. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. You don't really gain anything by doing that. As far as I'm aware, you don't really gain anything by doing that. I'm not going to play any of this, to be honest. I don't think I want to. I can breath. I can breathe on myself. I think it's still better to retreat, right? I think it is. It's still better to retreat and get Yanmega in. More damage is more better. You know? And that puts this thing in range of just about anything. We could sneeze on him and he should go down. We should also live, yeah, so we should live anything from them as well. There's 20 chip from his little energy thing and he's all good. I don't know, we've been winning, it's kind of crazy. Maybe it is the meta. Maybe I'm guilty, guilty as charged. Never mind, I think it's heated. Oh yeah. Darkrai Magnezone deck has gone 36 straight wins in a row. I find that hard to believe. Time to duel. Oh, dude, I put Yu-Gi-Oh on as background noise while I work. Pretty good. Pretty good. Every time Darkrai concedes, an angel gets his wings. That's crazy. Any good Snorlax builds? Yes. Snorlax is pretty good if you do... I mean, you can pair it with a lot of stuff. It basically do water energy with Berry in the deck. And then you can also add Grandma, which lets you... I don't know her actual name, but she lets you bring a basic from your grave back to your hand or back to the bench or something like that. So you can have essentially 3 Snorlaxes in one deck. That's pretty good. You can also build up Fossil. That works pretty well because Snorlax is a good wall for fossils. I had a fun deck that was Snorlax Amistar. I don't know that it was ideal, but it was fun. It was fun. You think they're gonna heal this thing? They're probably going straight Exeggutor, right? That would be my guess. My guess is this turns into Exeggutor next turn and knocks us out with Coin Flip. That's my guess. No flare in the Pokeballs? No. I don't really have flare or anything. Just the best theme song. There. I really like the new Diamond theme song. It's so good. That's on this playlist somewhere too. The lo-fi version. One of the lo-fi versions got flagged though. I had to take it off the list. It got flagged by TikTok as copyrighted materials or something like that. So I had to remove it. Leafeon EX. Found out you can flare 1 Crown Rare in exchange for 64 special shop tickets. I mean, I feel like 64 special shop tickets is also pretty crazy to get. All right, so we do get a point here, which is cool. You love to see that. Points are good. Points are good. Solar Beam. Got some sunny day Solar Beam action going on. Oh, I can't wait for Pokemon Champions, you guys. Oh, I can't wait for Champions, guys. Is this deck good? Oh yeah, this deck's pretty good. For sure. Love to run 1 Glaceon in this deck. I've had several games where I never attack with it, but I use it to do the 10 to 20 chip I need for Yanmega to come in and clean up. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I wish I had an illustration Leafeon. Me too. That's a nice card. I think we just generate energy here for a Yanmega. We can Erica up. Get some damage on this thing. Now, unless they have Erica and Potion, we probably just win. They have to at least retreat here. I guess now Erica would keep them out of range of going down. It's going to energize the Yanma. Makes sense. This is a similar deck we're playing against. They're just running it with Exeggutor and Grass. I just like the water for Arida. You could definitely benefit from a Shaman in this deck too. I don't like when you draw Shaman first. It's so bad. It's so bad for you. I'd also be tempted to throw in a Farfetch just as like a starting Pokemon to also run into or use communication on. And we do a little bit have to watch out for their Yanmega coming in. I mean, they could top deck Yanmega and come in and knock out our Leafeon. I'm just trying to decide if I care about that. Like, should we get out here and use Yanmega? I don't know that we should. We could also start building second Yanmega, to be honest. Maybe we do that. I don't know if that's the right play or not, but we'll take another point here. And this puts Sabrina puts us in a very good spot for Sabrina, you know. Killed their own energy. I mean, they had to retreat, right? They had to retreat the Leafeon. What's crazy is you bring the Leafeon back in the active slot, and you just get that energy back anyways. Yeah, see, gonna generate energy on the Yanma, and then he can retreat again, assuming he has Yanmega. We go down here, but it doesn't look like he does. He only has 2 cards, so he might just have to scoop. Unless the last card in his hand is Yanmega. Yeah. You know, there's no way the last card is Yanmega, right? No shot. You're just playing all this. It has to be. Why would you play all these? I was going to say, why would you play all of these shenanigans if the last card wasn't Yanmega? Talk about top decking. Sabrina wins us the game. I am a little bit glad that I started setting up the second Yanmega here. Sabrina. Oh, Sabrina wins, right? Sabrina just wins. Yeah, Sabrina just wins. Delay on Twitch is crazy? What? What kind of delay? For the chat? Shouldn't be any delay. Game. This guy BM final boss with that play. I mean, to be fair, he had Yanmega. He had the Yanmega. If he didn't have Yanmega, I would be upset. Wait, the song thing is happening again? It has to just be like, I just don't want to put any filters on anything. It's just the limiter right now. I'll just turn it off. And the music is just going to be bouncy. I think that's just I think the game sound is going to be the same way. Let me just remove the limiters. Clearly, it's just not meant to be. My audio is just meant to be all over the place. Let me know if the music gets too loud then. The crackling sound. Okay, does it sound better now? It should be better now. I just fixed it. How did I get 2 live videos in a row when the person plays Sabrina both times? I mean, we're living in a virtual reality. Still crackly? Well, that's on you guys now. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what that could be. I'm done messing with it, so I'm not doing anything differently now. Never mind, his back is the music. I don't really know what to do about that. There's nothing I can really do here. I guess I could turn the volume down on the music, but I mean, now I can't hear it, but does that sound better for you guys? But I'm gonna have to turn the game sound down too because it's breaking my eardrums. Set this to half. Turn this back up. Is that better? Can you hear it now? Let me know if you can hear it now. Basically, I turned the volume down ahead of time. There's no filters on anymore, so it's just the music coming through. And I turned down the music in Spotify rather than turning it down in OBS. Kind of crazy, though. Maybe I will have to install Wavelink and try it out. Still crunchy. So weird. I honestly don't know what it could be. Hey, Roto, thanks for the follow. Honestly, it's just Spotify at this point. There's nothing that can even make the audio crunchy. It's just coming straight from Spotify, so. I don't know. I watched the stream back yesterday. The only crunchy audio I heard was my microphone being extra crunchy. I mean, if it's just like shh in the background, that's just lo-fi, dude. It is what it is. That's just the song. I mean, that's kind of just what lo-fi is. It has crackling in the background. I can try to look and see what rate, like what's the bit rate that up for my audio, but it should be like, I don't know, I just use the default on OBS, so. We are living, which is cool. But I am a little scared. We can take a whole point here. I think we do. Is it worth a write-up? Probably not. No, because we're getting knocked out no matter what. So let's just take our point and go. It might set us up for failure in the future, but we'll find out. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, it's lo-fi, so it is gonna sound like crackly in the background. But if it's like crunching, there's nothing I can do about that. It is what it is. There's one thing when it was like I have a bunch of filters applied, and I was pretty sure it was the filters. There's no filters applied, so it's literally just Spotify straight into OBS. I'll listen to it back and see if it's just the song or if it's something else. Sabrina's cool. Energize ourselves. We're in a pretty scary spot because your boy's coming in with like big damage. You know what I mean? Do have to be worried about that. He only does damage to himself when... I guess we could Sabrina. Sabrina into Cyrus actually might win us the game. No, because we can't attack yet. We might just be cooked. Sabrina might buy us a turn of no damage, though. Yeah. Oh, Roto, it's called an emulator. An Android emulator. At what time did I change the volume? 45. Okay. I have to go look at 45-ish. I'm gonna go back and watch the stream and see if it's something I can actually change. Dang, he got me. I guess the 150, so it's... He had a leaf, right? It's crazy. Tell you about a good Snorlax berry deck. Yeah, I can show you the ones I have. I don't know if they're necessarily good. Crackling is gone. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not really doing anything. I think it's just the song you guys are hearing. Lo-fi has that, like... Sometimes, for whatever reason, lo-fi adds crackling on purpose. So, like, if it's just like a record player sound, that's just like what lo-fi is. I can't. That's the song itself. Like I said, I'll listen to it back and see if it's something I can adjust or if it's something that's just part of the song. What are we looking at? Berry deck, berry deck, berry deck. So this is Laxberry. This one's okay. So this is Pluck Starly into Wing Attack Staravia into Bravebird Staraptor for big damage. And then Snorlax. So this is kind of completely playing into Berry because Berry also gives 2 energy to Staraptor. And then you use water energy so that you can bring a Rida along for healing, which is pretty cool. Sounded like it was skipping, crunching glitchy. I don't know. We'll see. And then we have... What else do we have? Oh, this was just a fun one. I don't think this is very good. You should try 18 Trainer Snorlax. So this deck here is basically 18 Trainer Snorlax. It's just using Fossil. So you still have Amistar to like bail you out, you know? And it's just double Berry, double Arida, Water Energy, Cyrus, Sabrina, the usual candidates here. I don't think I have anything else. We have this one. I was just trying out other Staraptor. It's the same deck, but I was trying out the Clutch Staraptor. I think the other one's better. Doing 130 damage is just too good. Other than that, there's another one that, like I said, 18 Trainer Snorlax is cool with the Grandma to bring back a third Snorlax. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. But this is one of my other favorite decks, Mustachio Question. So this is just Nose Pass, Probopass, you got Skarmory, and then Dialga. We can try this guy for a bit. Mix it up a little bit. I do like this one a lot. Yep, no problem. What's the best deck at the moment? The best deck at the moment is 2 Dialga, 2 Arceus, 1 Shaman, and then just a ton of support with tools and stuff. That's the best deck at the moment. Which makes me sad. It's kind of boring, but what does the bird do? Which bird? Clutch is yeah, Staraptor. Staraptor, there's one that does 80 damage and then locks them in so they can't retreat. And then there's one that does 130 damage, but it also does recoil to itself. But what's cool is Berry also works with Staraptor, so if you only have 1 energy on it, you can use a Berry to just instantly do 130 damage in 1 turn with no energy, basically. Pretty crazy. There's some synergy there since you have Berry in the deck anyways for the Snorlax. Yeah, you would, huh? So you just win then, huh? You just win the game, huh? That was fun. Glad we played that game. Pretty glad we started playing this game. And then immediately get the worst cards to pair together. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And we just sack Scarm. Nothing else we can do. I mean, I could have done 50, but it's not worth it. Because he flipped. Because we go down next turn anyways. I would waste a cape and go down next turn because he flipped 2 Misty. Not worth it. Why? I'm struggling, guys. It's one of those days, you know? One of those days, you know? Alright, here's our chance. I would really like a nose pass right now. Nose pass would be huge. It's not nose pass, but it isn't not nose pass either. If he knows what I mean. Hey, there we go. So now we can do this. And we're actually in an okay spot here. Because I can turbo up. It's 18 trainer though, so even when I bring this Dialga out, you know he has a Cyrus to bring him back in. Pretty scared. Pretty scared of the Cyrus. Not gonna lie. Okay, that wins in the game. I probably should have played Dialga here. Yeah, 100%. If I played Dialga here, it'd be fine. Now that I didn't, we're in trouble. Yeah, that's probably the game. If I had played Dialga there, a Sabrina just forces in the other Dialga, and then I can leaf it back out next turn, and we'd be fine. Now I kind of have to play Sabrina. That doesn't really... I guess Sabrina could slow him down for 1 turn. This is 18 trainer Articuno, and he flipped to Misty in the beginning. So it's just a miserable game to play. It's not fun for anyone. Now I have to play Dialga. And I guess I play an energy on this Dialga, and then I turbo this guy for energy. But it's just not enough damage now, right? Like, at the end of the day, Dialga only does 100 damage. So it's just not enough. I could potentially drop 1 Dialga out of this deck, and it wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, 18 trainer with water now is just, it's just nutty. It's just nutty, which is, I mean, it's kind of what I'm running. If you think about it, we're running, what is it? 12 trainer. We're running 12 supporters with, I guess it's still not just, it's just not just basics. I was thinking with Leafeon and Yanmega, like you're focusing on healing and stuff there too, with all your support. All right, Rocky Helmet's here. I can leaf, I guess, into our Dialga. And now he at least has to do some shuffling, but the two Misty is just, it's just so much, right? He literally is doing 40 the first turn and 80 the following turn because of Misty. I'm not going to cape yet because I might need to cape the one on the bench because of the damage to the bench that this thing causes. But he probably has like 2 Aridas in hand right now. Like Arida plus Potion puts him back into safe territory. Oh, there's Cyrus. We just lose. Okay, cool. Yeah, glad we played a Misty game. I should have just scooped from day 1. Oh, ranked is gonna be fun. So excited to play against that. It's actually crazy that that is still like super duper strong. And the reason it's strong is because you're guaranteed a basic. So like, if you had to draw a card first, it would change the entire game. Like if you had to be guaranteed to draw a basic in your hand, the entire game would be different. I'm happy with ranked. I think I'll play more battles than I normally do. Yeah, I probably will too. I probably will too. He's going first, so he gets to charge his thing before I get to charge my thing. Pretty miserable about it. I will play Rocky Helmet. Try that. I swear, if you guys are just telling me that the music's broken because one of the lo-fi songs has crackling in it, I'm gonna be upset with you guys. It did sound a little crunchy when I played it back yesterday, though. Audio's the worst, dude. It really is. Music's fine now, though. Yeah, but if I like, I'll go play a song that you guys are saying is crunchy. I hate this thing. Look at this. They flips to Misty again, dude. Literally back to back, dude. Back to back. He wins next turn. He literally wins the game next turn. So I'm not playing that again. What does my Pokedex look like in this game? I think I have everything. Pretty sure I have everything in this one. I mean, not the full, not the like all the arts and stuff. Not all of the arts and stuff, but. All right, what's a song that might sound crunchy to you guys? Like this one. Yeah, I can't hear it. I can't hear it myself, so it's hard to tell. Like this one. Okay. I'm gonna mute everything. I'm gonna mute everything. You guys tell me if this is sounding crunchy to you, because this is part of the song. Oops, not the music. I'll mute myself. All right. Different crunch. If you guys say so. If you guys say so. Oh, I turned it down too low. Cape. Don't care about none of that. If you say so, I'll trust you guys. I'll believe you. I'll believe you. I guess. This time. This time I'll believe you. Maybe not next time, though. Is there a Dawn in this deck? There is not a Dawn in this deck. Although I could see it being useful. I could definitely see it being useful. This person's playing Ditto, so there is that. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what that means for any of us involved in the situation, you know? A bit strange. A bit strange for sure. Yeah, you get 100 damage next turn with it, but it prolongs building the bench. Yeah, I think it's probably worth, though. Like, if we had a Dawn right there, I would definitely be using it to knock out this Ditto. No doubt about that. But now we do have full Dialga on the bench, full Dialga in the active slot, which is pretty good. And if they don't retreat this Ditto, we actually get a knockout and can charge even more. Hopefully we pull a Probopass, or not a Probopass, a Nose Pass here. Hey, Lewis, what's going on? Oh, TikTok bot, you have to go. I don't know if I can ban you. TikTok.com /@checktag/live. My caps lock is on. Oh, double volume. That's no good. Oh, I like how I have to look at all of the old chat first. And I can't even ban this person yet? Dude. Moderation on TikTok is miserable. Hello, chat. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. You're the best. I will also block them. Hopefully that means they can't come back. Silly botters. Tricks are for kids. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I really wish I had my boy, you know? And I don't. So we're just going to retreat. We run like child, as they say. I'm going to put another energy back on him just in case. We got to do things. And then heavy impact. Cyrus makes me very sad. It does. It does, in fact, make me very, very sad. It is so silly that I can't just moderate from here. It's so annoying, dude. For my multi-chat. Hey, Henry, what's going on? Is the Dialga Magnezone Arceus ability a good deck, or Skarmory added to the deck better? Dialga Magnezone Arceus or Skarmory? I don't know. That's a lot of cards. So like Dialga Magnezone Arceus is that's already a lot of Pokemon. I think it's already too many Pokemon. Choose a Pokemon to switch in. There's actually a world where we give them Dialga here. I actually think we do. I think we just give them Dialga. Because now, if they top deck a Cyrus, we have no Cyrus bait. Like, they can knock out... I know that we're giving them 2 points instead of 1. I understand this. I do. But here, they take out Dialga. We bring other Dialga back in and knock out their Arceus, and then we're pretty good. Hey, Keldeo, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think Dialga Magnezone Arceus is already pretty good. I think adding Skarmory might just be too many Pokemon. They can see. There we go. Nice. Would you use Dawn in the berry deck for Snorlax? Too many supporters. Yeah, there's a lot of supporters. I don't think I'd have a Dawn in there. I do have I think I'd put a Cyrus in there. Maybe not even Sabrina. The issue with that deck is you have to use berry. Like, so you're almost better trying to add stuff like Cape and Helmet and Potion, or things that you can use on the same turn. Things you can use on the same turn as the berry. I see a deck list? Yeah, sure. This one is just double Probopass, double Skarm, double Dialga, and then a bunch of support, helmet and stuff. Some people were saying I should take out a helmet for an Adaman, but I don't know. Because I'm running Skarm, I think I need all the tools possible, you know? Hey, Emery, thanks for the GGs. It would be cool to have a nice way to share deck lists. That was something I was watching, is it the Professor's Research podcast with Spriggles and Godsley? They have, they were talking about like a shareable like code, like a deck code that you could just punch in and be like, hey, assemble this deck with any cards that I have from it, I think that would be sick. It's like a really easy way to share deck lists and stuff. Haven't had a chance to see Mustache Man in action. Yeah, it's pretty good. When it works, it works. That's for sure. I've switched to this nose pass that has lower retreat cost, but I almost regret it. I kind of prefer, I almost prefer the one that I can do, like it's 1 energy, 10 damage. I understand it's only 10 damage, but it can set up some Cyrus stuff later in the game. And I almost never want to retreat the nose pass, regardless. And we have Leaf. I don't know. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But yeah, I like this deck. I like this deck a lot. It's between this one and the other one is the Leafeon. My brain's broken. Yanmega EX deck that I was running earlier. Those are like kind of my 2 favorites at the moment. Having trouble picking my nose. No, my nose is right there. He's right there. He's been picked already. All right. Already picked, clearly. Do I need a second Leafeon? I only have 1. It would definitely be helpful to have 2, for sure. Somebody was saying you could run Glaceon in that deck as well, like Glaceon EX. Which is an option. It is, but having 2 Leafeons definitely worthwhile in my opinion. See, here's the problem. I guess I could Leaf. We actually get the knockout here. Let's do that. I'm gonna do that. I guess this is a scenario that is working out for us because we have the single retreat cost and not the 3 retreat cost nose. That is true. Look at that stash, dude. I posted that when you were discussing those different nose pass cards. It was a lot funnier than I know. That's I caught on. I caught on what you're doing. I caught on what you're saying. Hey Spectre, thanks for the follow, by the way. Would have been nice if I had a helmet for the Scarm instead of this cape, but it is what it is. Would have put us in a better spot here. Not that we're not already in a good spot. Knocking out Weavile before it's, or Sneasel before it's a Weavile or whatever it is, yeah. Pretty good. Hey James, thanks for following. Now we just stack energy on our nose, for sure. Right on the nose. We live 1 more, barring Greninja showing up. And I guess the Rocky Helmet wouldn't have mattered anyways because he would still have 10 HP left regardless. Ooh, Darkrai. Oh, Darkrai knocks us out, huh? Man, this deck is still good. I really like this deck too, but... It's pretty good for you, huh? Pretty good for you. Especially because our nose isn't ready yet. The nose isn't ready yet. We can potentially Sabrina to bring in this Darkrai and prevent more damage from happening. There's a cape. I'm gonna Sabrina. It might maybe, just maybe, prevent 30 extra damage on Probopass. This is looking pretty tough though. This deck could use some proper healing other than cape. There's nothing that you can really do for steel, you know? Haven't built a deck around it, but Articuno Glaceon could be fun. Glaceon, Glaceon, it's hard to run Glaceon with Leafeons right there. Like even Leafeon Articuno. Leafeon Articuno is a great deck. But Glaceon is like, oh, good showing. I guess he had the Dawn, right? Good stuff. Just got a second Leafeon through Wonder Pick. Let's go. Let's go. Worth it, dude. Worth it. Leafeon's awesome. Like you could even go, that's what's crazy about Leafeon being like generating its own grass, is like you could even go Leafeon into Articuno, because I think Articuno needs 2 water energy, right? I think the third is colorless, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, never mind. These are all water. For some reason, I thought Blizzard had a colorless there too. I guess it's because Icewing has a colorless in it. Dang. Leafeon, Glaceon, Granny. Ooh, that's not too bad. I like that. But yeah, this deck here is pretty close to meta, I think. Pretty strong. I would maybe drop one of the Articunos. But it's just double Palkia, double Arceus, 2 Shaman. Which, 2 Shaman on the bench giving free retreat costs to these giant behemoths is like pretty crazy. But we could run some of this in ranked for sure. Just need a second Arceus EX now. Hopefully, well, I guess I think the new pack isn't coming for a while now, huh? Is it March, April? I think they're waiting till like April to get another pack. I was gonna say eventually you'll be able to trade for it, but yeah, no. It'll give me time to complete the other packs. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we could use some downtime for sure. I'd like to see some more events. We'll see how ranked goes. We will see how ranked goes. I'm excited to see more statistics. I hope they give us more stats about ourselves, like win-loss ratio and all that fun stuff into ranked. Pokeball should be EV. Yeah, it is. Oh man, 1 X-Speed in this deck could just do wonders, I think. It really could. We're about to get continuously stepped on, and I hate that for us. Horrible waiting to pull cards for the meta decks. I wasn't able to play any Moltres EX decks properly until we got the promo version, the premium pass. That's fair. That's fair. Darkrai Greninja and Articuno Starmie are going to take me to the top in ranked. Darkrai Greninja, that Darkrai Greninja deck, you posted it in the Discord and then we tweaked it a little bit. It's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. We are getting smacked by this Leafeon next turn, so I will go Leafeon here. Yanmega there. Yeah, definitely an X-Speed in this deck. I want to see if let's see if there's something we could take out. I think a singular X-Speed goes a long way in this deck. Water energy is for a rider, right? Yep. Is that the only way other than daily pulls? Well, you can spend money. I mean, it's either your daily pulls or money. Those are your options. The most powerful card is the credit card, as we all know. As we all know. The most powerful card of all. The credit card. Which is what makes these games kind of sad to me, but it's fine. Ooh, they did get their thing here, which is sad. An X-Speed and a Dawn. I wouldn't hate a Dawn in this deck. This is the problem when Yanmega's in the front slot. Like, you're just behind 1 energy the entire time. Honestly, when I posted that, it was like day 2 of the pack, and some guy was running a variation. It made me so mad when I had to build it. Yeah, it's so good. Hey, Nate, what's going on? Hola, ¿cómo estás? How you doing? ¿Qué pasó even? That's what's up, right? Dude, my Spanish is rusty. Mi español es horrible. Yeah, you know. 50 for each. You gotta love that. All right. We're having fun. I don't really see us coming back from that. I mean, I don't really see us coming back from that. He would just have to get, like, no flips for this to continue. Really surprised I've never pulled a God Pack. I got one. One God Pack. Game audio's gone bad on the YouTube stream. Guys, I literally don't know what it could be. I don't have any filters on at all, so... Maybe the solution is I just run Wavelength now. I was just really trying to avoid having another piece of software running while the stream's going on. Maybe the bit rate's wrong for the audio. I can look at that. I'll look at that first just to make sure that I'm not missing anything there, like actually sending the audio up to you guys. It has to be OBS, Bork and stuff. Has to be. See, there's the healing, but like we're looking pretty cooked here, right? Guess I could do this. Like that. And then I can do this. Into that. And then this. Onto that. And then energize. And now we can attack here. Just the game audio. I guess it could be like I could try this. I can bring this way down to effectively 0. And then bring it up in OBS again. Maybe like that. Holding on to dear life. Yeah, it was not going well there. All right. Put it this way, I could do it into Wavelength, and then if it would all sound bad or it would all sound good, and instead of like pieces of it sounding good or bad, it would be the whole thing. Celebi's gonna be everywhere in ranked. Yeah, Celebi's still pretty darn good. To be fair, you were fighting a Saiyan. That's also true. Also true. I think there's a very slight delay on the game audio. Yeah, not much I could do about it. It's got to be OBS related. I'll go and update OBS, but it's literally a fresh install, so not much I could do about it. Any shows you've been into lately? Not really. I haven't really had time to watch much. We went and watched, what did we watch? Moana 2? That was the last thing I watched on TV. It was good. It was okay. As far as like shows, not much. Not a whole lot. I'm still trying to catch up on Daima, but it's hard to like dedicate time to reading it. And then there's one show that's like everybody's living in an underground bunker. It's like the end of the world is happening on the outside and everybody lives in an underground bunker. And there's like a struggle for power and stuff. And a crazy lady's running the show. That one's pretty good, but I can't think of the name of it. Silo. It might be Silo. There's two shows that are the same right now. They're both decent. It's one of them is Silo and one of them is there's Silo, there's Fallout. Fallout's like the OG one based on the game. And then there's Silo, which is like a similar plot. And then there's another one. Not Severance, no. I think it's on Netflix. Netflix Bunker Show. Let's see how Google search does with that. We do just get to knock this thing out, which is pretty cool. I could actually Sabrina here and save 20 chip. I will do that. Not that. Maybe it's not on Netflix. Maybe I lied right to your face. Is it on Apple TV? Apple TV Bunker Show. Okay, so Silo is one of them. That's not the one I was thinking of, though. That is also very good. I like that one. There's another show that has a similar, like, very similar plot. Except it's like... Hang on, let me see if you guys are suggesting anything. It's just like Silo. I've seen Silo too. I've really enjoyed that one as well. But what the heck is the name of that show? It was more like a about the government and stuff. There's an episode of Black Mirror like that. No. It's more like, what the heck is it called? It was like more about the president. Moving the President Underground Show TV. I'm struggling, guys. I am actually struggling. Designated Survivor. I think that's it. Hold on. This might be the one. No, this is also a good show, but also not the one I'm talking about. It's like brand new. Designated Survivor is also a very good show if you haven't seen that. And it's a similar plot. If Silo and Designated Survivor had a baby, this is the show that I'm talking about. My brain is broken. It's funny though, because they all have similar plots. It's all like, hey, the world is ending. Everybody move underground and be safe. That's like the gist. Designated Survivor is older though. Older than that. What the heck is this show? My brain is broken. Yeah, there's Silo. I've seen that. We're on page 2 of Google search. That's never a good sign. If you have to go to page 2, you need to change the words. You need to use different words to search. If you're on page 3 of Google, or on page 3 of Google, you definitely got the words wrong to find the thing you want. Now I'm just like, it's all political garbage. Definitely too far. Paradise. Found it. That's the one. Okay. Paradise Show. Where is it streaming? This one's on Hulu, everybody. Paradise. It's the same plot. It's basically if Designated Survivor and Silo had a baby, you have Paradise. It's also pretty good. Although I will say Silo, I think I like Silo and Designated Survivor a little bit better. But it's called Paradise and it's on Hulu. We got there. We got there. It took a minute, but we got there. Woo! That was a struggle. Paradise is a new show I've seen all over the place. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I do think Silo and Designated Survivor a little bit better, but tips on scheduling regular streams. Honestly, it's just committing. It is just staying committed to actually doing it. Because there are some days where like I don't feel like stream. When I like start the stream, I do not feel like streaming. There are some days that are like that, and it's just like you just start the stream anyways. Just hit the button, and as long as like somebody shows up to talk, it's been fun for me to do. We might get buried right in the teeth. Berry to the face is pretty bad. Pretty bad for us. We'll research. You fit work around the stream? Yeah, that's what I do. I schedule 2 hours every day for the stream. And then wherever I have to work around it to make the stream happen, I do that. Sometimes it's a bit stressful, especially days like today. Like today, I almost canceled the stream today because I had to go to the DMV in the morning. So I went to the DMV in the morning and wasted 2.5 hours at the DMV. And now I'm streaming for 2 hours, which means I have like 6 or 7 hours worth of work to do after this. Which gets pretty darn late. Like I'm probably going to be online till at least probably like 8 o'clock tonight, which is not ideal. Not ideal. Today would have been a day to cancel the stream. But I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. It's one of those things. I can also, I mean, I went to, like I said, I got DMV stuff done today, which is a nightmare every time I go. So at the very, I probably will cut it a little short, but we'll see. See how it goes. I'm going to take our point here. We're going to use a Rida and take out this Snorlax, I think. And we can start charging the Mega. Knock him out, knock him out. I mean, thank you for being here, honestly. You guys are what makes it fun. Like, if nobody shows up, it's way less fun for me. As long as I got somebody to chat with, like, it makes the stream enjoyable. And now's the time to do it. I was discussing this with my wife this week as well. Like, yeah, like if we have kids and stuff, like at some point, maybe I won't be able to squeeze this stuff in anymore. But for now, it's just the two of us. We still get to spend a lot of time together. So it's fun being able to squeeze this stuff in. Are streams the same time every day or around there? So I shoot for 12 p.m. They might get shifted depending on meetings. So like if I have if I've got a meeting around that time, I might like move it up to 10 a.m. Eastern. But it's usually like between 10 a.m. Eastern and like 2 p.m. That's like the range at which I will be live at some point in that area. I think we just attack. Oh, do we just win? We just win. Sheesh. We just win, guys. Yeah, good game. Whoa, 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 calm down. Good game. Being able to one-shot a Darkrai is awesome. I'm 30 and have a 2-year-old. It will definitely be hard to squeeze in time. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, right now is the time for me to still experiment with this kind of stuff and have fun with it. I used to like... I used to do like Friday night is for the boys. Like we had a group of guys that like play games all the time. So we would like, everybody shows up at like 8 or 9 p.m. We start playing games at 8 or 9 p.m. But my brain just cannot handle being awake that late. Because then Saturday, like the entire Saturday is just me trying to recover sleep debt. And the other thing is we all kind of started playing a different game. That kind of sucks, to be honest. For a while there, we were all playing Call of Duty, and then we switched over to playing Valorant together for a while. But after Valorant got old, because like some of our crew got like super sweaty with it, and then the rest of us kind of fell behind. So after that, we all kind of split up, and everybody's playing something different. So we still get online sometimes, but I haven't been on to hang out with the squad in a minute, you know? Which is a shame. I should probably get on and talk to those guys. I still see some of them at soccer. We had a soccer game last night, and we won 3-2. I think it was 3-2. It was either 3-2 or 4-3. I scored the first goal, though. Which I was playing defense, so... I was playing defense most of the game. So scoring the first goal was fun. It was a scrappy one, though. It was a scrappy one. It was on a corner kick or something. And somebody just managed to pop the ball into the middle, and I smacked it through the keeper. It was super cold. We played outside. Super cold. And the keeper's gloves weren't like warmed up yet. And it slipped right through. Probably shouldn't have played that Yanma. I probably should have communicated that Yanma. I'm actually going to communicate this Yanmega now. Probably should have done that from the beginning. Easier. But I will slap. What's your position on the team? Honestly, it really depends on what the team needs that night. Like, my strongest position on small-sided fields is right back because I kind of play like a Carvajal position. Like, even though I'm at right back, I spend half my time attacking. You know what I mean? Or 3/4 of my time attacking. So kind of a right back position or like a right wing back type of thing. What celebration do you do when scoring? I never celebrate. I never celebrate the goals. I think we actually do this. This is a weird play, and it might come back to bite us later. I'm gonna try this out and just sack the Yanma. On the off chance that oh, never mind. Oh, that was a dumb play. Never mind. Never mind. Don't do that. That was a dumb play. Never do that. That was silly. I didn't realize it was Rocky Helmet. Well, I did realize it was Rocky Helmet. I didn't realize her HP was that low. Never do what I just did. My plan was to leave the Yanma up here and sack him. That way we get enough damage so that the Kangaskhan is in range of Leafeon next turn. Which is kind of the case here, but we definitely put ourselves in danger because he has a full-on Rampardos. He's going to knock us out. Yeah, that Rampardos is coming in and we just lose the game, I think. Pretty positive we just lose. Is there anything I can do to prevent this from happening? Not really. I mean, 130 and he's not knocking anything out, so we just get smacked. I guess I can do this. The problem is we have to get rid of this Kangaskhan. There's no world where he retreats this Kangaskhan. I mean, the only thing he could do to lose this game is retreat the Kangaskhan. So let's just see if he maybe he throws, you know? Maybe he throws it. We need them to mess up now, though, to bring this back, for sure. He is stacking energy on the Kangaskhan. Come on, give him an X speed so he wants to do it. Yeah, as long as this Kangaskhan is in the active slot, we're just cooked. Long time no see. Hey, what's going on? Alright, it's here. Man, this one's so cooked, huh? I don't think they're gonna throw it. A Sabrina. Sabrina could be beneficial, but honestly, he just brings in this thing or that thing now. Are you really running Aerodactyl and... So you're saying Kangaskhan into complete fossil deck? That's wild to me, actually. He's just gonna attack again. 2 tails would be cool. Buy this another turn. I don't see a way out, though. I really don't. We'll do this. Sabrina's live, right? I guess Sabrina is the thing that gives us time. But now we have nothing to get knocked out. This is a pointless venture. Is there a cape in this deck? I don't think there's even a cape in this deck. Our only hope is that he gets bored. That's kind of our only shot. This song is fire. So good. We could just draw him to take him to a draw. What do you think? We could take him to a draw. There's no cape. There's one Sabrina. Sabrina at least forces him to do something. Yeah, I'm hoping he just gets frustrated and throws. That's what I want to see. This might be it. This could be our moment. Oh, he has a Cyrus. Never mind. Dang, okay. Okay. Finish it up. Finish it up. We were already in trouble from... We were trying to come back that whole time. It just was not happening. Andre Air, thanks for the follow on Twitch, by the way. I missed that earlier. Do-do. Cool username. Yeah. Yo, I'm ready for a nap, guys. We should take a nap. We could have a nap stream. What do you think? Might just be nap time. I can't believe you guys convinced me to use Wavelink again. It's actually crazy that you guys did that to me. How dare you? How dare you make me install audio routing software again? What a crime. What a crime. Pokeball's cool. We have gotten Yanma first every time, by the way. Just so we're on the same page. Literally every time. Which is bad. You always want Eevee. Eevee is always better. Here's what I want. I want Eevee EX. And I want the ability to be this card acts as Eevee for evolutions. That would be sick. Because then you could have 4 Eevees in the deck. Sheesh. An Eevee EX that the ability reads, all it reads is like, this card acts as Eevee for evolutions. I think that'd be sick. What? Overkill, you think? No. Do I Yen Mega or do I just flap again? Every time I leave this Eevee on the bench, it ends badly for me. So I'm going to do this. We're going to do that. And then I'm going to hit for 20. And then next turn we can Leafeon up. Although I should have Yen Mega'd on the bench. Definitely should have done that. I don't even know what this thing does. Just calling for friends. Calspiro, hello. Sheesh. What's going on? Can't believe I have to install audio stuff. You guys are killing me. And I have to try to copy over my VST as well. That sounds scary. All right, we got Leafeon. We do get a knockout here. Frost Breath. Forest Breath. I do it every time. Yen Mega up. And we take our point. Sort of like you could evolve Pikachu EX to regular Raichu. Yeah, something like that would be cool. Are you playing on PC? It is an Android emulator. Android emulator. Although there was some talks about Google working on getting Android apps more compatible with Windows. I don't know if anybody saw that. I read the headline of it. Effectively, they're trying to make the graphics APIs that are used under the hood on Android closer to what Windows is. That's my understanding of it. That way it would be easier to run Android apps on Windows, which I think would be cool. If you could just port, like, for a while there, they were gonna do something where it was like Android on Windows. Like you could actually run some apps, but it sounds like they're gonna do that for more stuff now. All right, they cape themselves. They are capable. Makes me sad. I can ride here, but why? For why? You know, doesn't do enough. They do knock themselves out next turn. I think, right? 20, is it 30 damage to themselves? Yeah, 30 damage to themselves. We just stack energy here. Actually, you know what? I do a ride here just in case they want to be cheeky with it and try to bring in like Eevee to knock me out. I want this bug to go down here, so I will use it, especially because we have another one already. We've already breathed all the things we can breathe. And it's all being. What emulator? It's the most popular one. The most popular one that is an Android Studio. I don't really want to say it. I don't like sharing. Not because I don't want people to play it on PC, but because I don't like the company that makes the emulator that I have. They just have like a bunch of shady business practices. The only reason I use it is because I can get it set up real nicely for a stream. There's a setting turn off ads. There's a setting. I actually have adjusted the resolution a whole bunch. So that's what I think a lot of streamers are missing. Don't tell them I said that. You can make custom resolutions in the emulator. So I have the game set to be the widest possible resolution. That way it looks better on the horizontal stream. Now I think we just juice up Yen Mega and win. But I could be wrong. We are getting hit by our boy here next turn. But I think it's fine. We get second gen soon. I do like me some second gen. There was rumors like for a long time that that's what this set was going to be. And we didn't really get much. I guess is Skarmory? I think Skarmory might be second gen, but there's not a few sneakily placed in here, but not a ton. Giovanni. Sabrina's here. The question is, do I Sabrina? I actually do because I have Cyrus. So, although I think Erica's safer. Erica's just safer. I definitely could have Sabrina'd here, brought this guy in, but then I feel like there's more cards that would be able to weasel his way around. Yeah. Burr FPS, hello. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Always see you on TikTok. Thought I'd stop by here. Hey, thanks for coming by. Twitch is probably my favorite platform. YouTube would be nice if I could build a following there, but the live experience is usually not as good. YouTube is nice because the AdSense would be much better if I actually had AdSense someday. Subscribe. It's a whole thing. It is a whole thing. Like and subscribe. Hit the button. Comment down below. What's your favorite deck? You know, all that stuff, the YouTuber stuff that I do. Caesar will be my main when I released. Oh yeah, Caesar's gonna be sick. I hope they give us two. I hope they give us one that's grass and one that's steel, and they do different things. I think that'd be sick. I think it'll be sick. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. You guys have given me anxiety about my audio, so now I have to go and work on that. Now I'm gonna go install an audio router, and it's your fault. I blame you, specifically you, right there. Your fault. Hopefully it'll sound better next time. But I have to go get some work done, especially because the DMV wasted all my time. Have a good day. See you later. Bye-bye. Have fun.